Okay. Here's the dumb part.
What dumb part?
Wait. Okay, here's the dumb part. How do I get out of my own bat cave?
Get this bullshit out of the way.
Why did I put that there? Also, why did I make this like inconvenient to get across for my own bat cave?
No, see, it's for other people. The computer didn't disable all countermeasures. Yeah, pull it down.
He goes.
But you have way more leverage with that than you do like you should. It should be easier to pull it down than when you're just right next to it.
I like this. If you interrupt their phone calls.
I think you just missed it.
No, it's okay. This is the point.
Oh. Okay.
If you don't do that, he'll just hang up, and then we won't have this dialogue.
What if you managed to get him before they even finished that first exchange?
What? Oh, before that?
Yeah.
I don't think you can do it fast enough to stop the first exchange.
Scan that chronically.
They brought the animal before me, shameless and barking like a mad dog. For what felt like days, I endured his boasts. He took pleasure recounting his actions, cataloging his depraved.
Okay, but for real though, I forgot. What the fuck is this?
This is the guy who killed his family?
But like the spirit, quote unquote, of Arkham, like.
Well, it'll eventually be revealed how this is all happening and why this is happening.
Okay, this was actually important to the central plot?
No, it's important to certain side story, like certain flavor text, sort of. None of this is important.
Like I just forgot. Like and like this is confusing the hell out of me right now.
Yeah, it's not. It's just little extra stuff. So in City, I could just grab it that way, but this is Asylum.
Your favorite.
The thing that feels intuitive is not possible.
Yeah.
So,
but this is Asylum, your favorite one.
Shut your fucking mouth. We're I wish I could grapple it. Because they knew. The thing is, they also knew by the time you got into City, they're like, here's a new feature. You can grapple the trophies.
Yeah. Like,
and they're like,
you make the first one so the second one can be better.
Why are we the ones trying?
This is weird. This is weird that this is the bat claw tutorial, because all it'll do is just bring him closer. It won't do like a cool thing like pull him off a ledge or anything like that.
Well, like it's Scorpion, get over here, right?
Get over here!
Get over here! Uppercut him! Oh, not close enough.
Ow!
Ooh.
Ow! Oh, Batman!
Oh no! Oh, how embarrassing for Batman! Oh no!
Okay, I gotta really get a perfect combo one of these fights, because it's kind of embarrassing that I've yet to have a perfect combo.
It's fine. You might have already, and we just didn't notice.
No, I never have.
Well, I didn't notice. It's fine. So long as you don't die, except during boss fights.
When I died.
You're fine.
Okay, one of these I have to buckle down, really get it perfect.
Don't worry.
The other thing is, okay, I keep harping on how cool City is, but if you did that to an enemy and you pull him closer, you fucking do a clothesline to him.
I actually don't remember that.
Yeah, if you do that in this game, if you do that, bring him closer, and then you hit him, you just do a regular attack like this uppercut.
Yeah, like I don't remember the clothesline specifically.
Yeah, but in City,
being a contextual attack.
In City, you fucking clothesline him, and not just clothesline him while he's in the middle of being clotheslined, so he's parallel to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
He then axe handles him and slams him into the ground, and it's so satisfying, and it's really fun to do even to people who are up close, because you just like doing that move.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they didn't have that in this game.
Yeah, but unfortunately, we're playing your favorite.
Oh, I hate his pumpkin shoulders.
Yeah, they're not great. And also like his like cannibalistic like.
Which is a thing in some of the comics.
Yeah, but it's not my favorite thing about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like, it's not supposed to be. Like, it's too monstrous.
Yeah. This is also Steve Bloom.
And he keeps, like, saying bitch, too, so...
Yeah, that's how you know he's a villain.
He's so ill-mannered and... You can do it, Batman. I think. No. Oh. Almost there. Got it. You got it. Don't give up, Batman. I believe in you.
I want a henchman to walk in on this.
No. Yay.
Good job, Batman. Okay. Oh, I didn't think of the trophy.
Oh, you found that one. Sorry, it wasn't much of a challenge. I was running out of time.
Oh, wait.
None of your challenges were challenging according to you.
This is a great jump scare. Oh, spoilers. Sorry.
Blah.
Blah.
Wow.
Flash.
Rip your flesh like paper.
He keeps
Lot-
talking
the-
about that.
It's a lot of paper. I'm gonna fold you like paper. I'm gonna fold you like paper.
Rip your flesh like paper.
I'm gonna rip your flesh like paper. It's like
NVIDIA gives you physics.
It's like
for paper.
It's like as Paul Dini was like writing the script, he's like, "What would they say?" And he's looking at a script of paper.
Well, not a lot of paper here.
According to our bank records, there have been multiple payments starting last April until 2 months ago. Then nothing. The payments came from a company owned by Mr. Jack White.
Jack White.
Oh no, the white stripes.
Oh no.
Joker pays Dr. Young to create his army, and then all of a sudden he stops. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, is he gonna bring a 7-nation army into Asylum? Oh, all right.
The heart is tightened to tighten. See? Tighten as in a net tighten, or tighten as into opposite of lucid.
Oh
huh?
shit. Cinema.
I'm a clever boy.
So this is a fun section because they tell you your grapple hook doesn't work.
It's Castlevania bullshit.
Yeah.
This is very Castlevania here.
And they'll just be like, okay.
The payments to Dr. Young's account didn't stop exactly. They were declined.
Oh?
Put a block on her account.
Sounds like she had a change of heart. She tried to block the payments. Joker doesn't like it when his partners try to back out.
So he decided to get himself back to Arkham
Who does, though?
and create
Who actually likes that?
Oh, I like that. That's fine. That was great. Thanks for blocking. So yeah, they go out of their way to tell you that just like before, that weird spot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This area is falling apart. It's not safe to use the grapple.
So
Climb up.
I'm pretty sure there's certain parts where I can't, like before, I can't get everything. But you go back through here another time later.
Yeah.
two mails stand out. The first is a resignation letter dated last week. Sounds like she was trying to get away.
And the second.
A message from Joker. Well, Jack White. It's a long thread. She's begging to stop the experiment. Says it's too dangerous. Not listening. Let's see. Random threats to her family, a couple of bad jokes. A picture of a dead baby in the threat.
Go on.
That's too cliche.
There's a lot of dead baby things in this.
Yeah.
It's clearly just all Paul Dini writing it. Like,
And a drawing of some kind of donkey.
No mystery why she's so scared. I'm coming up with this.
Are you only able to batarang
the teeth.
teeth?
Yeah, it's the only way to destroy them.
You can't like stomp on
Nah,
them or
you
attack
can't-
them
you
or
can't do
punch
a-
them on the ground.
Yeah, you can't do a cool Dead Space stomp. They don't
Yeah,
have that.
Can't do an instant takedown on the teeth. Can't do a DD teeth.
Yes.
Spiral DD teeth.
What
hell
the
are
actual fuck?
What are you doing?
What the actual?
Take detective mode off and try again.
How the fuck did I do that?
I don't know. You should have turned it off while you were hanging, just to see what it looked like. Wait. Okay, turn it off. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
1.1, baby.
All bugs fixed.
We don't need bug patches. As intended.
All right, great.
We don't work QA, but that is working as intended.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure this one, they intend you to get this using the hook, the 1989 line launcher.
Zip line.
But you don't have to do that.
Oh.
No. You can just do this.
What?
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Oh.
You can do it. Trust me. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
I trust you.
Okay.
It's okay. You can cut this out if you want.
No. This is how we know we're human.
Batman wouldn't cut it.
Why
out.
do we fall masked away?
So we can learn to cut it out in editing.
Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Oh my god.
Shut up. Shut up, you insufferable asshole.
Okay. I like how his jumps are like, wee.
Yeah. Batman enjoys his work.
He likes the parkour. Yeah.
He's the goddamn Batman. There's a part of All-Star Batman and Robin where he's just like kind of like jumping across rooftops and he's just laughing out loud and saying, I love being the goddamn Batman.
Does he?
Yes.
Does he say I'm the goddamn Batman more than once?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Like at least 3 times. I know it's happened at least 3 times. Most likely more, but 3 times I can remember.
This is a Frank Miller comic, right?
Yes.
Yeah, of course it is.
What, are you dense? Are you retarded or something? I'm the goddamn Batman.
Oh, he's just fantastic.
Actually, Frank Miller is a crazy old asshole. Just in case anyone watching has any confusion about that, Frank Miller is
he's just amazing.
crazy
I
old
love
asshole.
him. I love when he makes, a holy war book starring Batman.
Well, it didn't end up starring Batman.
Yeah, but he drew the whole thing with Batman, and when they rejected it, they just took the ears off.
Oh, and anyone watching, if you still respect Frank Miller, look up his most recent cover, or his recent covers for Superman Year 1, and perhaps Wonder Woman Year 1. He did covers for Wonder Woman and Superman within the last year or two. Find those images. They look fantastic. Please look at those.
It's just like, this is an unpopular opinion, but I'm going to just say it. Frank Miller has never been that good.
I can agree.
Like
that. Okay, he was unique at a time, and Dark Knight Returns as a work is very important to the history of Batman and probably comics in general.
Yeah, but it's because of the context of when it
well,
emerged.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's like, okay, like look at fucking Jackson Pollock. His work as work isn't that great, or requiring talent. But he just came up with an idea at the right time. Yeah,
and then the context of how it all came together is what makes it work. And for Frank Miller, it's like, it's not just that that the style, but it was also the type of writing he was doing was just not really done in comics.
Yeah.
So that type of like really adult, edgy, like really dark,
unquote adult.
Yeah. I mean, like his best work is probably Batman Year 1.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Year one is actually pretty alright.
It's actually pretty well
holds
written.
up well.
Yeah.
Dark Knight Returns, it doesn't. I don't think.
No,
it does.
not at all.
I don't think it does.
And I don't think it's a coincidence that it's also your Batman Year One is drawn by him.
Yes,
and that's why it's
no, and actually, oh gosh, what's the actual artist? David Mazzucchelli.
Yeah, Mazzucchelli. Yeah.
He is a wonderful artist. His line work is great.
Yeah, and that comic in general is just so clean and like really, like it's got like it's like almost anti-contrast. Like if you look at the way all the darks blend together, it's like it's not designed for contrast. It's designed almost for just composition. And it's really interesting.
Well, it's a very simple style with very few lines.
Yeah.
Almost cartoon-like.
Yeah.
And that is something that I just tend to like more because I have a bias towards cartoons because I grew up watching them.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, like it also allows it to be pretty timeless, in my opinion.
Yeah, and it looks great. And there's it's not a coincidence either that one of the best DC animated cartoons, those direct to tape video movies they made. One of the best ones was Batman Year One. It was really good.
Well, another component of that was that Jim Gordon, who plays a pretty big role in Year One, was played by Bryan Cranston.
And he kicked ass in that role.
And he's very good at being a Gordon, and I will support him to be a live-action Gordon any day of the week.
Oh, it'd be sick.
If he were a Gordon in a Gotham Central-style show about the GCPD, I would have been all for it. That's what I wanted.
This is something that me and Dan gripe about all the time. There was a time where they were... Oh, shit.
Holy shit. Holy fuck.
Oh
boy. Oh no.
You know what? Fuck it.
Oh no.
I forgot they were snipers.
Oh no.
Oh, isn't that cute? The little bats are sleeping.
I totally forgot they were snipers.
I totally forgot that there was a part where that happened too.
Yeah, okay. Well, this is something that Dan and I always complain about. There was a time where they were trying to bring before Arrow and all that stuff,
and before Gotham.
Yeah, they were trying to bring Batman like side story elements into TV.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a choice when they were presented to WB. It was either Gotham Central, which would have been like a really cool
and
like Law and Order version of Batman.
Yeah, it's basically like Law and Order / The Wire. It's just the Gotham City Police Department's major crimes unit and the detectives in that unit and stories about that.
Yeah, and like it's not just the fact that it's, you know, crime, like, you know, procedural. It's a procedural with supervillains.
Yes.
So that would have been really interesting on its own.
Yeah, because within the comics, just for context for people listening, is that like Batman himself and the superhero people barely ever showed up. And it was very well suited for a TV show because you didn't need a Batman or superheroes very often. But the really fun part about it was watching like everyday people deal with the super aspects of having to live in Gotham.
Yeah,
like the very first issue of Gotham Central, just an example. You got two like partners who respond to a call, like a dispatch. They go to an apartment just to check up on a lead. They don't think they're gonna find anything, but then Mr. Freeze happens to be behind the door, and one of the partners just gets straight up murdered, frozen stiff, and broken into pieces. How do you deal with that? And how do you tell your partner's wife about that? How do you get to work the next day and live with yourself? What do you do?
And the thing is, it's like that would have been a hell of a pilot. Like you start off like, oh, this is just another procedural show, blah blah blah. Fucking Mr. Freeze shows up.
No, like yeah, imagine like someone you think is gonna be a main character just gets fucking offed in the first like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
like,
and that is kind of like a cheap trick sometimes, but it really works in that context.
No,
and that would have been really cool. So you could have had that. That was when they pitched, and then they pitched Birds of Prey.
Well, okay, granted, these were pitched to the WB, and the WB at the time would probably have not been able to do justice to that sort of material.
Right, but Birds of Prey as a concept
was also bungled.
Yeah, and like even so their setup for Birds of Prey was it's Helena Wayne.
Yeah.
Who is Batman and Catwoman's daughter.
Oh wait, I forgot that that's how they went for it.
Yeah, in the context of the show, it was Batman and Catwoman's
so it was in the
daughter.
future.
Yeah, and but the way they set it up is that there's Oracle, there's one more girl I forgot, and
Black
then
Canary probably.
maybe I think Black Canary shows up later.
And Harley wasn't popular enough yet to be like rolled into that.
No, Harley was there.
What?
Harley is Helena's psychiatrist,
Well,
Yeah.
whatever.
and like they had that setup, and then they just had no stories to write with it, and the entire show was just based around, oh, look how sexy she is. And she's kicking
they went
ass.
for the sex appeal.
And it's just like,
and which is like they pretty much went for like, hey, well, Charmed was doing okay.
I think that's why.
Yeah, let's just do it with supergirls this time.
And again, like, I'm all for having shows that are, have strong female characters, people of color, etc. But Gotham Central would have been fantastic for that. For example, the police chief is a lesbian.
yes,
The main character is a lesbian. Her partner is a black man. Like, it would have been like...
yeah, no, there was plenty to work with there. There's plenty to work with there.
It's just such a shame that they just didn't even, like, really seriously consider it. At this point, they could probably try to do it.
But I my secret hope is that DC Universe does well enough for them to like go for that as a show.
Yeah, but they're going for
Instead of-
weird
yeah,
stuff.
they're going for Doom Patrol and like
I like Doom Patrol. Like not the show, but I generally actually quite enjoy Doom Patrol.
I haven't seen any of it, so I'm not gonna pass judgment on it. But it's just like it's one of those things where I like you have gold there. You're not doing it. It's there. You can do it, but you're not. But then like okay, then we get to Gotham later on for Fox. They had another shot. It was gonna be a show about the police. They wanted it to be a time before Batman ever came around. But of course, you're gonna put supervillains in there in lieu of Batman.
Yeah, and
So
then-
they could have kind of sort of done a show like Gotham Central, and I was willing to take that. But then they didn't go for that.
yeah, and it just all became like, here's
Gotham turned
prequel
out
stuff
to be
happening.
stupid Smallville style, like
Yeah.
everything happening before it's supposed to bullshit.
I never actually got the sense it was going to be like a Gotham Central. I always thought they were going to be Smallville.
I just saw potential in it. I just saw like,
Yeah.
okay, you have enough setup here that it could go this way, and I hope it does, but of course it probably won't.
Yeah, I mean, like, they just finished Smallville, so I thought, oh, they just need a Smallville replacement.
Like
and-
the thing that gave me hope was that they needed to cast main roles, and the main roles were Gordon and Bullock, right?
right.
And there was casting news about that. When I found out about that, I was like, oh, if they just center around these guys and their colleagues and the other officers and detectives, like that would be really cool. But then they kind of didn't go for that.
Fuck.